Welcome, crypto family, to the #1 daily Bitcoin pod. In today's show, I'll be sharing the latest technical analysis along with a price target of $321,000 in play. Also, breaking news, Trump is forcing everyone to up their game, according to the Coinbase CEO, Brian Armstrong. Also, as Dylan LeClaire shared on Fox Business Live, there are rumors that several Middle Eastern countries have established significant Bitcoin stockpiles. Bitcoin game theory in full effect. Also, the Bitcoin banks are coming in the United States of America now that SAB 121 has been rescinded. We'll also be discussing the Bitcoin cheat code as the hash wars continue around the globe. We'll also be discussing NASDAQ seeks amendment to BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF for the in-kind redemptions, as well as MicroStrategy announces a debt buyback amid the potential tax on Bitcoin gains. They're seeking like 19 billion from the GigaChat. We'll also be discussing new strategic Bitcoin reserve bill. Ohio gains support from 6 co-sponsors. We'll also be discussing Ripple and XRP strategically undermining the U.S. strategic Bitcoin reserve. Well, according to Jack Mallers, he says Ripple is actively lobbying to stop a Bitcoin strategic reserve in the U.S. while pushing their centralized corporate controlled token. All this plus so much more in today's show. Welcome everyone to the live stream. What's good in the hood? I'm going to be streaming over the course of the next couple of hours. Comment, quote, repost the stream. Let me know if you can see and hear me loud and clear. Shout out everyone in that live chat. The Dusty Hunt. Watch the School of Rock. Nice. We're locked and loaded. Like Tony Montana times Rambo in this piece. Shout out Greg. Ahoy Bitcoin Pirate Crew. What it do? Shout out Judson. Good to have you here. They not like us. OG Backroad Crypto Bootleg 175 this cycle from the Moonwalker. Shout out Bring Facts Stack and Sats. Stat Stack and Saturday. Make some noise for that. Shout out to the Nippinator holding it down, the one and only Chandy 10 Music. What is good? Bitcoin Force, what up, brother? Welcome, everyone. Shout out Greg. Kaiser's been hitting for months that some Middle Eastern sovereign wealth funds have had their wallets open to accumulate a biddy, and I've been reporting it from the get-go. So you already know. You got to read between the lines in the crypto sphere. You know what I mean? We're streaming. There's a try stream. We're live on X, Rumble, and YouTube. I'm going to go ahead and pin the stream to the top of the X profile. All comments and quotes will get reposted in real time.
Oh my gosh, it's finally almost here. JV is going to talk to us. Crypto news is near. I can't stand waiting. There is no debating. I waited all day, maybe I need a life, but Bitcoin is all I can think about day and night. Hurry, JV.
Thank you guys in advance for all the comments and quotes and reposts. Just trying to show you guys love right back. We're going to have another fantastic show. Happy Sat Stack and Saturday. This is the first Sat Stack and Saturday since Trump hit office, since the inauguration. This is kind of a big deal. We'll probably flip back in the green before the end of the stream. That's how we roll. Shout out Big Win, what it do, Shelton, the rest of the fam. Good to have you guys here, live and in the flesh. A lot of exciting news and headlines as always here. I'm going to be sharing and discussing with you today. We'll also be doing a little TA astrology for the broskies. We got some very bullish targets on the horizon, so make some noise for that. And we're also going to be jamming out to Chandy Jams as we do each and every day.
Vibing in the tropics, the air's so sweet. Swaying to the rhythm with the Bitcoin beat. JV's on the court, he's calling the plays. Me and Serge ballin', winning all day. Starlit sky, strawberry moon, dancing to the whispers of a bitty tune. Thirsty under a Puerto Rican hunger.
Speaking of a Puerto Rican hunger, 14 days, literally 2 weeks from today, we're going to be having the 100K Bitcoin Fiesta. That's one of the anthems Chandy produced for the party, and we're going to be playing nothing but Chandy jams, live entertainment, DJs, and there's only 3 VIP tickets left. So for what it's worth, if you're looking to attend VIP for VIP Day, make sure to take advantage of it. Link pinned in the description, 100k.cryptonewsalerts.net. It's going to be fantastical. Can't wait to see you guys.
Moon
Libra scales tip to Aquarius charm. It's Bitcoin astrology, we're disarmed. Manifesting lasting connections on this golden shore, this legendary perfection. So good we're craving more.
Give me more.
Coconuts crack, the fire pits dragging. Flame lit, Spinderella spins and the fam's feeling.
Let's go. Welcome everyone to the live stream. President in Nevada today is having a small rally just to say thanks for voting red for the first time ever. Hashtag 47 rocks. Yes, a divine number. That's an 11, baby. 4 plus a 7. So you already know. Shout out Las Vegas. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. What happens in Puerto Rico stays in Puerto Rico. Just saying. Good to have y'all here. Joshua Colin, welcome. 400 people on the live stream. We're live on X, Rumble, and the Tube. Happy Sat Stack and Saturday. Pleasure having y'all here. Shout out Shortcoin. Just reposted ya. Anyone who comments or quotes the stream on X gets reposted, and I'll do so from both of my accounts. It is even a Sat Stack and... No, it's not a Sat Stack and Saturday without JV. Precisely. It's like we invented the mofo, especially with the Nipinator, the new chairman. You guys saw the photo? Nip getting all ready to show up at the SEC? Check this out. Give me 1 second here. I'll show you the Nipinator in action. Look at that. That's the Nipinator. Ready to fight for the American people and for Bitcoin. Unlike Gensler, who created a crypto war. So shout out to the Nip holding it down. Always a pleasure to have the Nipinator amongst us and be on the lookout for the Nipinator indicator as we do each and every day. Shout out Serge, 2 more weeks, brother. Excited to see you down here in Puerto Rico. Shout out Chandy 10. Crypto News is live on X, YouTube, and Rumble. #1 day, the Bitcoin Pod, bringing the Bitcoin news, entertainment, music, and conversation. Join JV and the CNA fam in the live chat right here. Thank you, Chandy. You're the bomb diggity.
Hot dealers unite, Puerto Rican delight. This is our night, keeping it tight.
Puerto Rico nights under Satoshi skies. Just try to stop this good time.
It's the number 11, won't you come with me to the party, I mean.
No bad wolf's gonna try, but bitty wolves
You can't deny.
from Bitcoin live streams to juicy by the sea wet dreams.
Strawberry goosey.
Hey now. But anyways, let's kick this mofo off. Welcome y'all. Happy 420. There's literally 420 people on the stream collectively. Again, we're live on X, Rumble, and YouTube. I will be streaming over the course of the next couple of hours. Caffeinated JV is back. I am so back. Had a nice cup of Joe this morning. Feeling like $1 billion worth of sats. I'm just saying. But anyways, if you're new to the channel, very important, smash the likes. Subscribe and hit the bell icon. Turn on all notifications. Today is pod episode 1886. I'm your host, JV. It's Jan 25th, 2025. Happy Sat Stack and Saturday. Let's kick it off with our market watch as we do each and every day. You should be able to see Coin 360 on your screen. Bitcoin correcting some. Currently above 105.3. Ether XRP in the bulk of the market also correcting and in the red. And checking out coinmarketcap.com. The current crypto market cap is $3.61 trillion. The Bitcoin market cap is just shy of $2.1 trillion and 94 billion worth of volume for the past 24 hours. And the Bitcoin dominance is currently sitting pretty at 57.7% with Ether dominance at 11.2%. And checking out top 100 crypto gainers past 24 hours. We got Rune up 33.3%. Jupe up 14%. Y'all remember that Cologne broskies, Jupe, back in the day? Litecoin up 6%. Which alts, if any, are you bullish on for the bull? Holla. And checking out the crypto bubbles, we get a visual perspective on the daily. Then we'll zoom in out on the monthly. And it's safe to say, wow, maybe 80-90% of the market corrective and in the red over green. And zooming out on the monthly, safe to say, and no, that's not Nipinator barking. Those are the neighbor dogs. Nip is always a gentleman. I mean, he's the new chairman of the SEC, for Christ's sake. But here, maybe 60-40 red over green, but the ones in the green have pretty impressive gains for the month. And checking out the crypto greed and fair index. We're currently at 75 greed. Yesterday, 75. Last week at 77 extreme, and last month at 79. And there you have it, yo. And checking out the time chain calendar. We're currently on block number 880,786, 169,000 blocks to go into the next halving in 2028. And you currently exchange one fiat monopoly dollar for 951 sats. So stack the sats, put down the gats, and pick up some Bitcoin caps from my boy Sergio at bitcoincaps.net. And if you don't know, now you know. Welcome, everybody. Greg says Bitcoin Q1 historic performance on average goes up 58%, even more in election years. So if history rhymes or repeats, that puts the biddy in the 150 range by the end of the March. Let's go. I dig it, brother. And yes, this is a Sergio exclusive cap, by the way. BitcoinCaps.net. If you're looking to cop one of these or any of the Bukele, Bukele-nomics, El Salvador caps, he's the man who supplies the caps for Max, Stacy, the president himself, and a lot of people in El Salvador holding it down. And the Biddy Broskies, the Biddy Baddies. So shout out Sergio. We appreciate you, brother. Bitcoin for life. You damn straight. And the afterlife. I broke it down yesterday. If you don't know, now you know. Bitcoin, the only currency you can take with you to the afterlife, be reincarnated, and still have your sats. I broke it all down. I did the mathematics.
Sexy vacation.
Sexcation.
It's an oceanfront kind of ecstasy. It's a 100K moist biddy dream.
Puerto Rico, Bitcoin doing.
This feels right, no diddy. It feels tight, so drippy.
So drippy. It's like Diamond Dave, I appreciate it. Boosting it up here, just followed you back, brother. Anyone who comments or quotes the live stream, not only will I repost your tweet and get you some exposure from 2 accounts, but I will also follow you back and shout you out during the live stream. So I appreciate it, brother. I'm here each and every day. Shout out Captain Milo in the building. He wrote, live crypto news alerts every day, 365 days out of the year. Support JV. Respect to you. Hard work, broski. Love from South Africa in the building. Shout out my African fam holding it down. Appreciate it. Shout out Charlene. Always appreciate Tokens Magazine. Always in the building. So thanks. Appreciate it. And the rest of the family. Keep the comments flowing.
I wanna hear you cry out my name. I wanna make you feel the bang bang.
Ding dong on my door. Watch how I answer. I wanna soar.
Puerto Rico nights under Satoshi's sky.
150 and then all the way up. Like Fat Joe says. Nothing can stop us. Precisely. Caffeine in my canteen. Precisely, Judson. Tell us more about the Bitcoin reincarnation theory, JV. It sounds awesome. We'll touch upon it again during the Q&A because it's a very deep conversation right there. And we were discussing that yesterday. I think I'm the first to bring it up. It was some of my random thoughts maybe a year or 2 ago. I'm like, you know what? You can actually take Bitcoin with you to the afterlife. And if you believe in reincarnation, which I do, then absolutely, you come back, still have your sats hundreds of years later. How crazy is that? So yeah, I'll break it down for you guys. Don't ever forget, subscribe to the #1 Bitcoin music channel, Chandy 10 Music on X and YouTube. And all the exclusive music we play comes from her channel, which she creates for our podcast. So shout out Chandy 10, epic music, by the way.
Just try to stop this good time. No bad wolf's gonna try.
Looks like close to 700 people already on the stream. Keep comments flowing. We're blowing this mofo up like the world trade. Prophesizing in a Biggie verse. It was all a dream. You feel me? Alvio, welcome family. Good to have you here. Okay, all, please try to refrain from shilling the shit coins. Why, Laura? Because there is no second best. On every weapons test, there's no second best. This crypto asset is called Biddy.
Which one's the best crypto asset? Well, Bitcoin's the best crypto asset. Okay, what's the second best? There is no second best.
I'm not saying I'm number 1. I'm sorry, I lied. I'm number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right?
And it goes, the doing, doing, doing. You make my Biddy go. Precisely. Shout out Jason Buck. Appreciate you, broski. I know yesterday he gifted 10 memberships, so congrats to all the new members of the channel as well. We got a lot to discuss. So without further ado, let's kick it off with our astrology for the broskies, as we do each and every day. Analyst here says 321,000 this cycle. I'd say why so bearish, but nonetheless, I'll pull up some of the live charts, but let's just go over some of this. In a Substack post, Tony Severino, sounds like a paisano, predicted that the Bitcoin price could rally as high as 321 this particular bull. This came as the analyst highlighted the potential head and shoulders pattern that had formed on the Bitcoin chart. The analyst claim that if the bullish pattern was valid, it projects a maximum target of 321.5. per biddy. He also admitted that this price target for Bitcoin price is too high, but remarked it's the math. Increasingly, or interestingly, the crypto analyst went on to give a higher price prediction for the biddy based on another bullish pattern. According to him, Bitcoin could reach 345,000 if it touches the upper boundary of the primary uptrend channel over the last 8 years or thereabouts. And here's the chart you can see. Meanwhile, he also provided more conservative target for the biddy. The analyst predicted Bitcoin could be touching at least 158,000. This came as he noted that the 2021 cycle peak, the inverse Fibonacci extension, could project the 2025 cycle peak. And if so, he stated that this peak inverse Fib extension is located amongst the lowest estimates for Bitcoin at 158 Gs. There's other targets according to the Fibonacci 1.618, sitting at a potential target of 194,000. So there's price targets all over the place, but we're going to actually pull up some of the live charts here via Coinbase, via TradingView. You should be able to see on your screen. Also in the comments, let me know where you feel pretty little bitty will likely go for a cycle peak this year in 2025. My personal projection, bullish scenario, 1.1 mil. Base case, because I'm base for the broskies, 420. You guys let me know. But anyways, here's some of the live chart action, Jackson. Here's a 10-second chart, so we got to zoom this mofo out. Just give me a second. We'll go to the 1 hour and start from there and work our way backwards. So yeah, here's a 1 hour chart. There's a rising wedge formation sensation. We do have a blue target sitting pretty, just shy of 118 Gs, baby. First you get the biddies, then you run the cities. It's biddies over. You already know the biddy's the king, no diddy. And zooming out from the 1 hour, we check out the 4 hour. And the 4 hour shows us some different targets as well. You got a beautiful orange target sitting at 130 Gs, which recently formed just a couple of days ago on the 4 hour chart, one of my faves. So very bullish. And checking out the daily, you can see rising wedge formation. We had a few corrective red days of the past week, but overall we're continuing the momentum as we continue to Trump pump. Current all-time high is 109.3, so 110 takes us to price discovery, broskies. And zooming out from the daily, let's take a look at the weekly. The weekly chart says it's going up forever, Laura. Yes, right. We're forming a nice green candle. Tomorrow we get to close at around 6 p.m. Last week was a green candle close. Then the prior week was a little itty-bitty red corrective. But you can see the overall formation since the Trump inauguration has been extremely bullish in the markets. And zooming out from the weekly, take a quick look at the monthly. And the monthly says we're forming a green. We got virtually a week left until the end of the month. December was itty-bitty corrective red, and November the biggest green candle we have seen. Close to 30 Gs of fiat price appreciation within 30 days. That's an average of 1,000 a day. So there you go, crypto bros. And maybe I can read to you some of the other news here, but actually I'll wait. We'll read some comments here. Welcome again, everyone, just joining us today on the live stream. Bitcoin and XRP to the moon, says Kendrick Moore. They not like us. Yeah, Jack Mullers is who I heard the XRP story from first. That XRP is working against the strategic Bitcoin. Yeah, let me know if you guys listened to, it was maybe a 5 or 6 minute video from Jack Mullers. We're going to be diving deep into that as our feature story of the day. He accuses Ripple and XRP of undermining the strategic Bitcoin reserve. So we'll be sharing some feedback from some influencers in the community and diving deep into that. Those little black and white dudes are letting me down. The back and white dudes. Who are the back and white dudes, broskies? Shout out to the monk man. When I was a kid, my only dream was to become a Shaolin monk so I can relate to the monk man. Respect, brother. Meditate and practice Kung Fu every day. It doesn't get no more lit than that. Maybe stacking the biddy, but I mean, I don't know how many Shaolin monks are stacking the biddy. But I digress. I think I had Novid. I never got sick, and in September, sorry to hear that. All you got to do is boost your immune system. Never take what they tell you to do. It seems ivermectin is the miracle cure, as well as it removes all the parasites. Allegedly. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it does end one talk for the theta. If you're gaining the value, smash the like. The Pudgy Penguins JV. I don't like my penguins pudgy. I like nice and thin and fit penguins that can fly. That's just me. But yeah, yo, 900 people on the live stream. I love it. Keep the comments flowing, family. 100K, Bitcoin Fiesta, 14 days. Let's go.
But bitty wolves,
you can't deny.
From Bitcoin live streams to juicy by the sea wet dreams.
Strawberry juicy.
This sexy vacation.
Sexcation.
It's an oceanfront kind of ecstasy. It's a 100K moist bitty dream.
Tell me more, boss man. My bitty king turns me on.
Let's go. Anyways, let's get through the headlines. Welcome, everyone. 900 people already here. Comment, repost, quote the stream, subscribe to the channel. Much appreciated. All right, let's discuss the latest with Trump and the rest of the world having to up their game, according to the CEO of what's it called? Coinbase, the largest crypto exchange in the United States. As you can see here, Trump is forcing everyone to step up their game. That's right. Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong says that Trump's plans for crypto are now dominating conversations, not only amongst crypto industry executives, but also across the broader financial markets. Quoting him here, everyone, basically, a conversation I had with major market leaders was focused on that Trump admin plan to do on crypto. He shared on an X post just yesterday, actually, reflecting on his time at the World Economic Forum in Davos, which wrapped up its 4-day conference, January 24th. Quoting him here, President Trump is forcing everyone to up their game. Well, pump it up. Trump, pump it up. Armstrong said everyone is intrigued to know how they can avoid being left behind. It comes after Trump pledged to make the U.S. the world capital of AI and crypto at the annual meeting of the World Economic Forum. Let me know if you saw some of that speech, which was one of his first public appearances since taking office, Jan 20th. Armstrong said that along with Trump, Argentina's president, Javier Milei, and El Salvador's president, Nayib Bukele, understand that the free markets are catalysts for prosperity. Socialism is on its way out, he said. Armstrong cited the strategic Bitcoin reserve as an example of one of Trump's speculated plans. However, Trump's latest executive order to form a working group on digital asset markets has sparked speculation that other cryptos might also be under consideration. And while Bitcoin investors were hoping for a Bitcoin reserve specific order, the order said it would be evaluating the creation of a strategic national digital assets stockpile, which implies not only Bitcoin, but other crypto assets. Meanwhile, Armstrong said the financial institutions, such as the banks, the asset managers, and payment services firms, made clear they're all accelerating investments into crypto. As he shares here, there are going to be more players and competition than ever in crypto, and we welcome it all. We need crypto to update the entire global financial system to bring these benefits to everyone. And at that time, other traditional finance executives expressed interest in Bitcoin at the World Economic Forum, but said that from a regulatory standpoint, not much has changed regarding the limitations banks face in using Bitcoin. Goldman Sachs CEO David Solomon said at the moment, from a regulatory perspective, we can't own, we can't principal, we can't be involved with Bitcoin at all. Well, all that just changed with the SAB 121 being rescinded. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. But first, a big quote from Dylan LeClaire. He was just on Fox Business. There are rumors that several Middle Eastern countries have established significant Bitcoin stockpiles. Don't forget where you heard it from first. I've been reporting on this at least for the past year, and I got it directly from the man himself, the OG, Max Kaiser. As you can see here, Saylor tweeted, SAB 121 has been rescinded, allowing banks to custody the Bitcoin banks are coming to the United States of America. Can I get an amen? And also, if you want to know the cheat code, Max Kaiser wrote here, hey, Russia, Trump's a shitcoiner. Announce a Bitcoin strategic reserve for Russia. No shitcoins. And you will jump ahead of the U.S. in the global hash war as Bitcoin game theory continues in full effect. I also made a recent poll, most trustworthy president. Let's get a refresh for the current results. Here's what you guys have to say. And again, this is according to you. 54.6% voted Bukele, 22.7% voted Trump, 5% voted Milei, and 17.6% none of the above. And quoting the high priest here, by law, only Bitcoin is allowed to be held as a strategic reserve in El Salvador. All altcoins like fiat money are backed by violence and scams. Bitcoin is backed by peace. Bitcoin because buck the banks. And there you have it, crypto bros. Let me know if you agree or disagree. And welcome everyone joining the live stream. What is good in the hood? I sure hope I'm alive in 2045, says Adam. I think we all echo that sentiment. Shortcoin says, rumor, I heard the Bank of America was watching people transactions closely. Trump will stop that. Yeah, they're watching you and I through our webcams right now. Trust nobody, verify everything. The walls have ears, quoting the late, great John Gotti of the Gambino crime family. No, Ripple Labs, escrow, early investors hold at least 50%. They define centralized as good luck firing up a participating node. It's the epitome of the shit coin, says Greg. Bitcoin's going vertical. We're ripping like a new Scottie Pippen. Gotcha, Greg. That's what George's educational video means, isn't it? Have you predict the price? It's the super cycle. I mean, super cycle, I'm going 1.1 mil. Max says 2.2 mil. He knows more than all of us. I mean, he is the high priest, for Christ's sake. Let me fix my camera. I must have the auto focus on, which is always a bad idea when streaming. So give me a second here. Let me fix that. Broskies. Unacceptable auto zoom. Unacceptable. It's way, way unacceptable. All right, we clear. Autofocus off, mofos. Now we should be good. Hopefully I'm clear again. Bitcoin doesn't need the U.S. government to do anything to continue to be the apex asset. There's only one ASEX. Must have got something on my mind, but there's only one apex predator there, broskies. Sandman, love the hat. This is a Sergio exclusive. BitcoinCast.net. Tell him JV sent you. Biddy won't start to soar until the USA starts buying. It has trouble to do so because of the supply shock. Supply shock incoming. Absolutely the lowest amount of the Biddy we've had available on the exchanges. Maybe since the inception. I know it's definitely a supply shock to be anticipated for this year, which will drive Bitcoin, through price discovery, all-time highs, cycle peak this year, 2025. My personal prediction. Let me know your thoughts. I'm here to educate the folks on the Biddy. I've got over 10 years experience and the scars to prove it. Preach.
We're rebels, we're dreamers, we're the Bitcoin tribe. Living for the moment, I'm riding the rocket, living the Biddy vibe. Biddy chemistry, Biddy up.
Shout out to Steven, the Crypto Surge, Glenn Cooper, just reposting the broskies. Thank you guys for reposting each other's reposts of the reposts. That's fantastic. That's what you guys should be doing. Show each other love, and it also helps the stream, so it's like a win-win-win for all of us. Crypto capital of the world, the United States of America. Well, that's what Trump is proposing. I mean, but there's only one Bitcoin country without shitcoins, where shitcoins are illegal and Bitcoin is legal tender, and that's going to be El Salvador. So keep that in mind, broskies. Bukele got the first mover's advantage on that one.
No Diddy, get it up, getting wet with our Bitcoin. Doing, we're going coin.
Bambalam Biddy fam.
All right. Welcome, everyone, joining the live stream. Already 1,200 people here live on X, Rumble, and YouTube. It feels weird saying live on X. When I was in high school, that was like the popular drug that all the kids went to raves and were on X. So now it's like, I'm live on X. Not the drug, though. I'm live on the social network X. It's just weird saying it. I'm live on X. And by the way, I've never taken X. Never taken it. But back in the high school days, like all the kids would just go to the raves, which I've never participated in. But they'd have glow sticks. They'd be like, I'm on X. And they'd be all touchy-feely, like, touch me. I'm on X. But it's kind of weird. We've come full circle, as we're all on X now, apparently. The Biddy ecstasy, that is, of course. Weekend Bitcoin turns into stable coin. That's right. Would be happy with 250 to 420, but 125 to 135 will be a massive obstacle. Oh, stop it, says Ducati. Ducatis are the bike of choice. Italiano, my friend. I'm digging it. I'm lobbying Vegas to pay off the winning wager in the Biddy. It's going up forever, Laura. 2.2 milli. Send it. Yeah, that's the high priest, Max Kaiser's target. Send it. Why not? I'm here to educate folks on the Biddy and crypto. Damn straight. Cray, right, Diana? We're on the Biddy ecstasy here. The natural high. The BTC. But anyways, shout out Colby. Otilla Higgs. Appreciate the repost of the repost on the repost of the repost. You guys are awesome. But yeah, let's continue with the news and take one more sip of the ginger drink. And if you don't know, it gives you wings. Like, literally. If you want to fly, drink this one. Not even a sponsor. I just love it. And I'm dripping all over my mic stand here. I just love the kick. If you never drink a ginger shot, it's basically a ginger shot mixed with pineapple and lemon, all natural. I think it only has like 1 gram of sugar in it. Yep, just 1 gram of sugar. So pretty lit. One of my favorite drinks. Every morning I take a legit ginger shot with cayenne pepper. That's my go-to in the morning. And then for my drink, I love this one. I love Spindrift, but last time I was at Costco, for some reason they didn't have it, and I refused to sip any of the, the salsa that's not Bobby approved with the chemicals in it. No, thank you. We're going to get there. Patience, Diana. Patience. JB, are you not missing anything? Took it once, not a fan. Well, there you have it. Yeah, I've never done any of that. The only thing I've ever done that some consider a drug, in which I do not consider a drug, I consider it a plant, is the cannabis, which is the flower. I've never even tried to smoke a cigarette my entire life, never even attempted it. So I'm very grateful. That's one of the things I'm grateful for. I never tried all those drugs, but actually, I take that back. I've experimented with the psychedelics, but I don't look at anything natural that God has created as a drug. I define a drug as chemicals or mixing things to create something. You know what I mean? So I look at psilocybin shrooms or ayahuasca or the flower as something that God put on this planet to help us. As Terence McKenna, quoting him, rest in peace, he referred to as psilocybin as God's little helpers. You know what I mean? So these are tools to expand consciousness. Difference, in my perception anyways. Lemon ginger yummy. I'm drinking a tea with the ginger, turmeric, lemon honey. Hey now, right up my alley. I can't believe I'm still being censored by the tube, Grant says. This needs to stop. It creeps me out. Yeah, it sucks. That's why we also stream on X and Rumble. YouTube censorship blows. God created opium poppies. Oh boy. Low volume liquidity hunting algo bots rampant across the crypto exchanges, seeking to poorly place stop the losses on high leverage. Word up. But anyways, keep the comments flowing, broskies. Next story of the day. Let's discuss the Bitcoin ETF, shall we? And yeah, you should be able to see on your screen. NASDAQ seeks amendment to BlackRock's Bitcoin ETF for the in-kind redemptions. They submitted a filing on behalf of asset manager BlackRock, the largest in the world, seeking a rule change to permit the in-kind creation and redemption for the spot Bitcoin ETF. Bloomberg analyst James Safehart, can you Safehart, said on a post on X, BlackRock should have been allowed to do this from the get-go. When the BlackRock iShares Bitcoin Trust IBIT launched alongside the other top 10 U.S. spot Bitcoin ETFs, that was back on January 11th, 2024. It's been a year. On the same day as the filing, 6 more crypto ETF apps were also filed in the U.S. because BlackRock gets what BlackRock wants. NASDAQ proposed to allow for the in-kind transfers of the trust Bitcoin. As per the filing, Jan 24th with the U.S. SEC, the filing stated authorized participants, institutions that facilitate the creation and redemption of the fund shares would be able to use either cash or Bitcoin to create shares or receive cash or Bitcoin when redeeming the shares. This model is more efficient for the ETFs as it avoids bid-ask spreads and broker commissions from selling the basket to raise the cash for issuing shares. However, cash provides more flexibility for the fund participants. Now, synonymous crypto analyst Marty Party shared on X, this means more transparency and on-chain record of flows. So definitely a step in the right direction. However, individual investors won't have access to the in-kind creation and redemption model and will need to stick with the cash model. Individuals won't be able to do the in-kind creations and redemptions, according to Safehart himself. Meanwhile, BitSeeker consulting chief Chris Terry emphasized on a post the confusion many have had, thinking this means individuals can now deposit and redeem Bitcoin. He said that this is not the case, as it primarily benefits authorized participants and helps maintain the liquidity of the ETF. And Safehart says what it means is that the ETF should trade even more efficiently than they already do, theoretically, because things can be streamlined. He said one of the main benefits is that there's less steps and less parties involved. Terry said in-kind redemptions also play a pivotal role for the tax efficiency of the ETFs. By allowing the exchange of shares for underlying assets, ETFs can minimize capital gains distributions, which can benefit investors holding shares in the fund. The IBIT is the largest spot Bitcoin ETF in the U.S. by inflows, having clocked almost $40 billion worth of inflows in one motherfucking year since launching in January January 11th, that was of last year. Meanwhile, on the same day, the NASDAQ filing, European investment firm CoinShares filed for both a Litecoin ETF and XRP ETF. Meanwhile, asset manager Grayscale submitted filings to convert the Solana and Litecoin trusts into ETFs and also filed for a Bitcoin adopters ETF and an Ethereum premium income ETF. So ETFs galore, family, most likely coming here this year, 2025. But let me know your thoughts on all of that. How about Fred Krueger rugging that meme coin? I don't really follow none of that, so I don't have any insights there. I did notice he posted something that he gained 2,500 followers in 24 hours. Now it's making sense. I accidentally grabbed a funnel web out of a bush in my old Sydney backyard. I thought it was a black plastic. I screamed like a girl and chucked it. A funnel web? What is a funnel web? I'm not even familiar with that. You Aussies are on a whole different level, apparently. First, you guys are slapboxing kangaroos, and now this. God crap done this week. I am now back. What I missed. Shout out to the one and only Oracle holding it down. You missed so much, but the good news, you can always go back at any time you like. Shout out to everyone joining us, 1,313 live folks on the live stream as we continue. Preload biddy going up. We're almost flipped into the green. What I say before we started the pod, or in the beginning, I said we'll most likely flip green during the stream because this is how we roll. And we're only a hundo away. So send it back in the green, baby. And literally only 4,000 away from price discovery. What it do, G Biddy? Welcome to the live, brother.
They flew through the FUD. They knew they were Luna bound. They played in and slung a little mud. What they did was have each other six and spit out the Bitcoin sound. They spread hope with their Dragon fam, singing ditty jammy jams, working with their fifth Lev G Dragon family, JVC and Nate family. Hodl gang Dragon, so legendary. They flew through wars and political storms, Satoshi armed, fire-breathing champions of the Bitcoin, sharing the message, lighting Bitcoin flames, fire-breathing truth, preaching, fighting for financial hope and currency change. Music lit, words so hot only a dragon could spit. Lit, lit, rip, rip, lit, lit, rip, rip. Fiat was burning and Bitcoin was on fire. The tide was turning, they had spent some time learning.
And shout out to Chandy on the Jammy Jam. This one's called Dragons. And if you're not subscribed to her channel, #1 Bitcoin music channel, it's Chandy10 Music, same handle over on X. Welcome, Unlinked Cashews. And Chris, good to have you here. Good evening, family. Good afternoon. Good morning, depending upon what part of the world we're on. Tag still on the chair. You use it for the spine? Yeah, they recommend keeping it on there for safety reasons. Not that I need it. I've been using an inversion table for practically the past 10 years. No exaggeration. The exact one. I had the same exact one in Clearwater, Florida. I rebought the same one when I moved to Puerto Rico because I love it so much. But it's an inversion table. And it's great for decompressing the spine. It's also great on ab day, which is today, my core day. I'll be doing some upside down sit-ups. One upside down sit-up is equivalent to like 20 regular sit-ups. So if you'd like to get like an 8-pack, this is a great tool to do so. It's like, it's fun too. It's pretty cool. It reminds me of Jackie Chan in Drunken Master. Is one of the most epic movies if you've never seen it. But Jackie trains like a beast. He's like in his early 20s. But he does like the upside down sit-ups. Has to take little cups of wine from the flagons of the water or whatever and put it in. And you just got to watch it to experience it. But it reminds me of Jackie Chan. I'm just trying to be like Jackie Chan. That's all. But anyways, welcome everyone. Good day. 1,400 people here. Just going through the news. Italy 941. Shout out my Italiano family. Made from scratch. Appreciate the sub, broski. We're about to flip green. Geez, the big fellas, much bigger than the ducks. There's no second best. That's right. There is no second best. Let's discuss our next story of the day. And let me make sure I got my camera settings properly here.
They had a yearning for victory through the earning. They had tickets for an outer space flight.
Better. I wasn't even on widescreen. What's going on? JV, you're slipping.
Launching from a VIP Dragon only rocket station, prep for feeling a Milky Way high kind of delight, doing the dung moon, just a pit stop, but they
All right, I think I got it now. Cool. All right. Next story of the day, fam. MicroStrategy announced the debt buyback amid potential tax on the Bitcoin gains. Remember yesterday's story? We discussed a report that said Michael Saylor of MicroStrategy may be liable to pay like $19 billion in unrealized capital gains tax, which is mind-boggling. Well, here's another interesting story. So let's dive right into it. MicroStrategy has issued a redemption notice for its 2027 convertible senior note tranche valued at just above $1 billion and would settle all conversion requests for the note offering. And according to the January 24th announcement, note holders have until Feb 24th to redeem their securities at 100% of the principal amount or convert each 1,000 block of notes to the Class A MicroStrategy stock at roughly $142 per share. The company's announcement came amid the reports of the potential tax bill and the $19 billion in unrealized capital gains due to the corporate alternative minimum tax stipulated in the Inflation Reduction Act of 2022. News of the redemption notice received mixed reactions from market participants who were simultaneously engaged in an online debate about the unrealized capital gains tax on digital assets. Now, digital assets are particularly sensitive to unrealized capital gains tax due to the high volatility inherent to the crypto markets. Taxing unrealized capital gains not only discourages investments, 100%, but could spell trouble for companies like MicroStrategy that have adopted a Bitcoin treasury strategy to preserve the purchasing power. Jan 2nd, Coinbase and MicroStrategy sent a letter to the U.S. IRS opposing the corporate alternative minimum tax. That's right, quoting them here from the letter, the unforeseen combination of the CAMT and a newly promulgated accounted standard are creating unjust and unintended tax consequences. MicroStrategy's Bitcoin holdings surpassed 450,000 BITI January. Good Lord, making it the largest corporate holder of the asset in the world. And according to the Saylor Tracker site, as you can see on your screen, MicroStrategy currently holds 461,000 BITI, valued approximately at $49 billion and is up nearly 68% on its investment. The company's most recent Bitcoin purchase was announced Jan 21st, adding an additional 11,000 Bitcoin. What a divine number. On the balance sheet, which is the largest acquisition thus far this year for the company. Now, David Cross, a finance professor of Marquette University, recently shared Saylor's Bitcoin acquisition strategy could erode shareholder equity. The professor warned that sudden sharp drops of the price of the BITI could compromise MicroStrategy's ability to pay back the creditors and may even lead to a bankruptcy. That might just be nothing more than FUD. I mean, at the end of the day, are we going to listen to what a professor at a school is teaching? Or are we going to listen to the billionaire himself and the other OGs that are actually Bitcoiners versus these random professors that think they know everything in the world and love to give financial advice? But what do I know? I'm just a streamer at the end of the day. But let me know your thoughts, fam, and I'll read that out loud. We're the Bitcoin channel. Please be respectful. Do not shill the shit coins. Yeah, please, no need to shill. If you guys have a comment about a coin, it's totally cool. It's not forbidden. But if you guys are going to push shit coins in the chat, that's most likely going to get you banned. We have about a dozen moderators, and I mean, so you already know. See, just like that, we flip back into green. Can I get a gong strike, JV? You damn straight. We get a King Kong gong strike, sending Bitcoin back to price discovery where it belongs. 109 and above. Send it. Yeah, no, that's a power strike, broskies. Anyways, Team Trump will wicked, whatever that means. Fun MSTR will get the waiver, will not pay the unrealized tax. Yeah, I like to believe Saylor's too smart to allow the forces of evil to win on that $19 billion unrealized capital gains tax. Because, correct me if I'm wrong, but Michael Saylor's never selling. He's going to continue to buy the top forever. And a part of that strategy is not having to pay any capital gains tax to begin with. So where there is a will, there is a way. And when you're smart, you don't really pay taxes. Like the wealthiest people on the planet, you think they're actually paying taxes? I think not. From what I know, they're not paying a damn thing. They're too smart to pay. I am only asking questions, gladly get banned, and leave here happy. If it's a problem, won't ruin my day, says the unlinked cashews. Team Trump will quickly get ahead of the tax issue as it affects every company. Put in the BITI in the treasury. Saylor is a very smart, I'd say so. Good job, mods, from Diana. Yeah, shout out our moderators. We got the best in the business. Hands down. I'll put our moderators up against any other of the mods. Any day of the week. Catch the live news. Thank you, Diana. Thank you, JC, our Oracle. Just reposted the two of you. Thank you, Quinn, Captain Milo, Jason Buck, and the rest of the family.
Had to be patient. The Bitcoin Dragon team isn't weak. They're not greedy. They are unique. They're not sheep.
Well, yeah, dragons aren't sheep.
Da-da diddy doing doing. So they knew they weren't done with their work. No time to take a vacay. But soon they did pause to applaud the 100K. Puerto Rico bound, the dragon wings rested, and they were taking it easy on a private jet. Whoa, undergunning in Puerto Rico.
Then they got back to work.
You can't.
And speaking of Puerto Rico, reminder, 2 weeks from today, 14 days out, February 8th is the 100K Bitcoin Fiesta, in which I'm hosting. There's only 3 more VIP tickets. We sold another one early this morning. So most likely going to sell out here any day. It could be today. It could be tomorrow. Who knows? Ticket sales are very sporadic. There's been days where we've sold 8 tickets, and then there's days we sell 0 tickets. So please do note, tickets will be gone before you know it. If you're planning on attending, I would secure your ticket sooner than later. Just FYI, 100k.cryptonewsalerts.net.
Dollar tame a Bitcoin dragon, A number 10 mountain bird dragon. Whenever back down a CNA dragon will always stand its ground, breathing fire to protect the house, the hodl house. These dragons were given the gift of a flame, meant to light the world orange, painting a brighter picture with the Bitcoin vision. Oh, dragon, dragon.
Shout out all my Bitcoin dragons. Salute to JV and to the CNA crew. What it do? Welcome, broskies. Let's get it. Greg says it only took 7 years for XRP to even get close to the old all-time high, and now that performance worthy of bragging about, a perfect example of the crypto dumpster fire. The Bitcoin is looking nice, should hit 150, 170 by the year end, and I say that's bearish. I dare say. 2.2 million in play each and every day. 100K. Shout out Jeff, proof of work there. Again, any comment or quote gets reposted in real time. Thank you, brother. JV, serving up the holy gospel of Satoshi each and every day. Precisely what we're doing. Welcome to the Church of Satoshi. Good to have you guys here. Much appreciated. It looks like we got 1,600 people here. We're still live on X, Rumble, and YouTube. I think I got 2 more stories. Let me confirm how much more we got. We're going to discuss next strategic Bitcoin reserve bill in Ohio gaining support. And then we'll discuss the breaking news, the latest from Jack Mallers regarding Ripple and XRP undermining the U.S. strategic Bitcoin reserve and everything surrounding that particular story, which is probably the main reason many of you clicked on today's stream. Orange man must shill the orange coin. It is written. It's biblical. Yeah, damn straight. But anyways, keep the comments flowing. Next story of the day, Crypto Fam. Here we go. Here's the latest from Ohio. Headline reads, new strategic Bitcoin reserve bill. Ohio gains support from 6 co-sponsors. That's right. In a significant development amid the evolving regulatory landscape in the U.S., Ohio has introduced a bill aimed at establishing a strategic Bitcoin reserve, spearheaded by the majority whip Steve Demetriou. Supported by 6 co-sponsors, legislation seeks to enhance the state's treasury reserve by allowing the allocation of the funds into the BIDI. The bill proposes Ohio can invest up to 10% of the general fund, budget stabilization fund, and the prize trust fund into the BIDI. This move is seen as a proactive response to rising inflation and a need for the innovative financial strategies. Market expert Dennis Porter, founder of the Satoshi Action Fund, expressed strong support for the bill, highlighting its potential to safeguard Ohio residents' tax dollars. That's right. Key features of the proposal legislation include robust custody solutions that mandate either self-custody or the use of a qualified custodian, ensuring the security of the state's investments. The bill adopts a technology-neutral stance by referring to digital assets, thereby minimizing political friction and facilitating quicker action to protect the purchasing power of the state funds. Notably, the proposal stimulates that only Bitcoin qualifies for the reserve, requiring a market cap of $750 billion and an average valuation over the preceding 12 months, thereby imposing stringent qualifications. He also emphasized the importance of this initiative, stating the following: proud to have introduced a bill that will protect Ohio residents' tax dollars by allowing an option to invest in a strategic Bitcoin reserve. We can hedge against inflation and keep Ohio on the cutting edge of monetary and technological innovation. Now for Trump's executive order, this legislative effort coincides with the broader push for crypto acceptance at the federal level. Recently, President Trump issued a comprehensive executive order focused on the protection and promoting of digital assets. The order aims to ensure that banking services remain accessible to crypto companies, countering claims that regulators have pressured the banks to sever the ties with these businesses. We all know the SAB 121 been rescinded, so now they can literally custody the Bitcoin, which means Bitcoin banks are coming here in the U.S. Moreover, the executive order banning the creation of CBDCs, which is a pretty big deal. So you got to show Trump some respect for that. But anyways, there you have it. That's the latest. We have been covering that, big news this week since he started signing all these executive orders. Ultimately, he banned CBDCs, which are central bank digital currencies. And ironic enough, that's what the XRP technology is for, to usher in the CBDCs. So this all comes full circle with our next story regarding Ripple XRP undermining the strategic Bitcoin reserve in the United States of America, family. There is no second best. Preach, BTC Force. JB, what's the second best cryptocurrency? I thought you guys never asked.
The point is, if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever, Laura.
Forever. Infinity and beyond. Morning Moonstone. Shout out to the Moonstone. Good to have you here. Lummis is working on the votes for the bill that she put up for the biddy. She is there this weekend, pumping the bill, pushing the bill. Word up. Trump and the word crypto instead of the biddy is the only entropy. According to Brinho's word, there is no second best. We number 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Dead or alive, the biddy shall survive. You feel me? Shout out to the Madman. Forever. Just like the Wu-Tang. 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 Double disc album. We're forever. Biddy forever. Laura. I love it. Shout out Joel. Good to have you here. Welcome to the rest of the Biddy Broskies and the Biddy Baddies. Holding it down with gold by the pound.
It's red panty night when you sign to find me, eh? Back at home with your wife. It's a celebration.
Trump do be draining my energy every time he says crypto. Good evening from the UK. Shout out Mansoor, UK in the building. Methinks XRP backholders continue to poop their pants, desperate for the greater fool. Says the BTC Force. Radio Los Santos forever, Laura.
People are always saying about the talk, and I talk, and I talk, and I talk.
But guess fucking what? I back it up. I'm backing it up. Anyways, we're about to dive into our feature story. We're at the top of the hour, approaching here. 1,800 people on the stream. Again, we're live on X, Rumble, and YouTube. I'm going to check the X feed again. If you guys can comment, quote, repost the stream. Thank you guys in advance. Shout out Mauricio Flores. Appreciate all the reposts, brother. And again, Jeff Halverson, much respect. Sergio, the one and only. He's the creator of the BitcoinCaps.net, where we get these exclusive badass caps, the best in the business. And make sure you told him JV sent you. You're going to find the best prices, the highest quality Bitcoin caps that exist. And he's a fellow Biddy Broski. We got to kick it in El Salvador. Got to meet Sergio. Awesome guy. He took us out some evenings. We were partying it up. Living the Bitcoin life. It was pretty awesome. So respect. But yeah, keep the comments flowing. Biddy Broskis. I've met the XRP people. My business finally picking up after a quiet holiday. It's been a busy week. Shout out to the Moonstone. XRP is centralized, people. Enough. We are back in the green, above 105, 4 G's away. Price discovery in play. I wish I'd clear up this vernacular around the Biddy versus the crypto. There is a difference. One is autonomous, anonymous, decentralized, limited supply, transacted, globally, unhackable, unf-wittable, impregnable, unconfiscatable, unf-nippable. That's a new one, new terminology. We need Gensler back to stop the shitcoinery. Yeah, now the Bitcoiners are praising Gensler. They need him back now that Trump's going wild with the meme coins. Monetize everything. Love everyone. All the crypto talk at the White House is so disheartening. This is the place to get those hats. Thank you, Oracle. That's Sergio's direct link, bitcoincaps.net. The 100K Fiesta and VIP snorkeling trip is going to be the bomb diggity. That's right. We'll discuss that in a little bit when we get through the news. Because, again, there's only 3 VIP tickets available. as the boat excursion, we can only have up to 15 people. I bought 15 tickets, which is the max capacity, just FYI, and we sold the majority of them already. We still got 2 more weeks until the event. And so it's a 2-day event. The big party, the celebration, the fiesta, February 8th on a Saturday. And then the VIP bonus day is February 9th, where we're going on a all-inclusive snorkeling boat trip, which is going to be top-notch. All you can drink Puerto Rican rum. Come on, broskies. Let's go. I used to mine the shitcoin to trade for the biddies. Maybe Trump is doing similar, says the Matman. Just had to convert about 3,500 of the XRP to the biddy. Tough decision, just got to pick a team. And really, ultimately, I still hold some of the XRP. But we know for sure which one is better, says Steven. Thank you for sharing, broski. Wonder if Hunter left any blow of the White House. More than likely. There's probably plenty to go around. He's probably not the only criminal chilling at the White House sniffing the coca, if you know what I'm saying, broskies. Waiting for the XRP to explode since I just converted to the biddy. People are getting Bitcoin mixed up with the ish coins. It's so frustrating. Word up. Well, keep the comments flowing, but let's dive into our feature story of the day, shall we? Now for our feature story of the day. Are Ripple and XRP really undermining the U.S. strategic Bitcoin reserve? Well, according to Strike CEO Jack Mallers, that's precisely what they're doing. He had a very powerful video he released the other day. It's 5 minutes, 38 seconds. It already got 3.5 million views. It's gaining a lot of support. And quoting him here, emergency press conference, Ripple is undermining American prosperity, freedom, and Bitcoin. Ripple is actively lobbying to stop the Bitcoin strategic reserve in the U.S. Ultimately, he breaks down how they're using millions and millions of dollars to undermine this movement while pushing their centralized corporate controlled token. We will not stand for it. And there's a very passionate speech given by the Strike CEO, probably one of the best speakers in Bitcoin. If you haven't watched this, I highly recommend you do so. And there's a tweet here from Jameson Lopp, another Bitcoin OG. There is Bitcoin, and then there is crypto, and then there is Ripple. Ripple has attacked Bitcoin at a level rivaled only by the BSV lawsuits. The Satoshi vision with the fake Toshi, Craig Wright. Ripple explicitly wants to power the CBDCs, which is precisely what their technology does. They have always been focused on servicing banks. It's a banker coin. Few projects are as anti-ethical to Bitcoin. So there you have it. I mean, obviously, Bitcoiners, especially the purists, view XRP as an enemy of the Bitcoin, and now there is evidence, according to Jack Mallers, of them literally investing millions of dollars to try to destroy this initiative for us Bitcoiners. But anyways, let's dive a little deeper. The crypto community is divided on the issue of a national crypto stockpile. I believe when Trump gave the announcement in Nashville, he specifically said Bitcoin stockpile, and now it converted to the crypto stockpile, which insinuates more coins than just Bitcoin. So top Bitcoin maxis are alleging Ripple is now undermining an exclusive U.S. Bitcoin strategic reserve. And you guys got to hear the heated argument from Jack Mallers if you haven't heard it, quoting him here. Ripple is undermining American prosperity, freedom, and Bitcoin. Ripple is actively lobbying to stop the Bitcoin strategic reserve of the U.S. while pushing their centralized corporate control token. We will not stand for it. And for perspective, Trump issued the crypto executive order to set up a national digital asset stockpile and also drive digital financial innovation here in the United States. This could be likely within 180 days, which is 6 months after the mandated working group finalizes the legislative framework. And by extension, the update confirmed the initial speculation that entailed the potential creation of a made in USA crypto reserve, including XRP, HBAR, Solana, Cardano, etc. However, key players' diverse positions on this issue have become evident, going by the barbs being traded online. Here, it's worth pointing out that Ripple, Kraken, and Circle have been vying for a seat within the yet-to-be-formed President Trump Crypto Council, the key coordinating group for the crypto policy. However, the allegations go beyond that. One user claimed that unlike gold and Bitcoin, which are scarce and not centralized, XRP supply is primarily controlled by Ripple and doesn't fit the criteria for a reserve asset. Quoting them here, XRP doesn't fully meet those criteria due to the strong association with Ripple and the company's control over the large portion of its supply. Bitcoin and gold don't have a CEO or marketing team lobbying for it. And for his part, Ryan Selkis, founder of Masari, blasted Ripple's leadership for supporting Democratic senators in the last election. This, despite the infamous enforcement actions from the previous Democratic-led SEC. Quoting him here, the reason Fair Shake POC donated to Senate Dems that hate us have to do with two people, Brad Garlinghouse and Chris Lehane, who Brian Armstrong won't remove from the board. Also like to point out this, Chris Larson, one of Ripple's founders, donated $10 million to Kamala Harris's campaign. Can't make this shit up, bitty broskies. No Ripple executive had commented on the allegations at the press time, probably won't. That being said, longtime Bitcoin critic Peter Schiffmeister downplayed the call for the exclusive SPR, stating that it would not solve the U.S. fiscal deficits. Quoting the Schiffmeister himself, the government wasting taxpayer money buying Bitcoin only benefits Bitcoin owners who sell their tokens to the government at the expense of everyone else. It's an inflationary policy that will lower the living standards, and you already know anything Schiffmeister says, take with a grain of salt. But Jack Mallers responded to the Schiffmeister. Bitcoin isn't a bailout. It's an open, neutral monetary system accessible to everyone. A Bitcoin strategic reserve wouldn't require taxpayer money. It's about reallocating existing resources into the deflationary asset that strengthens our reserves. As I explained in the video, Bitcoin benefits the public, not corporations, governments, or special groups. If it hasn't benefited you yet, that's because you have chosen to incorrectly ignore it. That's not Bitcoin's fault. That's on you, my friend. Very powerful words coming from Maulers. But there you have it, crypto bros. Let me know your thoughts on that. XRP and Ripple, enemy of Bitcoin. How do you think that will play out? Do you think Trump will establish the Bitcoin stockpile, or will it be a collective crypto stockpile and include XRP, which is clearly centralized, and it's ran by a private corporation? Let me know your thoughts, crypto fam, and welcome everyone to the Q&A segment of the live stream. BTC forced profits over people. That wasn't cool of him to bring that out, says Unlinked Cashews. Well, he's speaking the truth. Not a fan of any meme coin, no matter what they decide to call it. Is that including the Trump meme coin and Melania meme coin? I think the Trump meme coin went down to $25. I think the top is roughly 75. A lot of people got wrecked on that. Has a store value or is used for me, says the Unlinked Cashews. And again, welcome. We have 2,000 people on the live stream. What I'm going to do next, keep comments flowing. This is the Q&A segment. I'm going to play a couple of new music videos. One was created for the Bitcoin 100K Puerto Rico anthem, and then the Max and Stacy track. I just got back from El Salvador, Bitcoin country. So we're going to play a couple of music videos, and then we'll continue with the Q&A. So let's freaking go, broskies. And again, welcome everyone joining us. We're still live on X, Rumble, and YouTube, and we'll be streaming at least for the next hour.
Vibing in the tropics, the air so sweet, swaying to the rhythm with the Bitcoin beat. JV's on the court, he's calling the plays. Me and Serge ballin', winning all day. Starlit sky, strawberry moon, dancing to the whispers of a bitty tune. Thirsty under a Puerto Rican hunger moon.
Libra scales tip to Aquarius charm. It's Bitcoin astrology, we're disarmed. Manifesting lasting connections on this golden shore, this legendary perfection. So good we're craving more.
Give me more.
Coconuts crack, the fire pit's dragging. Flame lit, Spinderella spins and the fam's feeling.
Hot dealers unite, Puerto Rican delight. This is our night, keeping it tight.
Puerto Rico nights under Satoshi skies. Just try to stop this good time.
It's the number 11, won't you come with me to the party, I mean.
No bad wolf's gonna try, but bitty wolves
you can't deny.
From Bitcoin live streams to juicy by the sea wet dreams.
Strawberry goosey,
sexy vacation,
sexcation.
It's an oceanfront kind of ecstasy. It's a 100K moist bitty dream.
Puerto Rico
feels right, no Diddy. It feels tight, so drippy. I wanna hear you cry out my name. I wanna make you feel the bang bang.
Ding dong on my door, watch how I answer, I wanna soar.
Puerto Rico nights under Satoshi skies, just try to stop this good time. No bad wolf's gonna try, but bitty wolves
You can't deny.
from Bitcoin live streams to juicy by the sea wet dreams.
Strawberry juicy,
This sexy vacation, it's an
sexcation.
oceanfront kind of ecstasy. It's a 100K moist bitty dream.
Tell me more, boss man. My bitty king turns me on. Serving Bitcoin. We're rebels, we're dreamers, we're the Bitcoin tribe. Living for the moment, I'm riding the rocket, living the bitty vibe. Bitty chemistry, bitty up, no diddy, get it up. Getting wet with our Bitcoin. Doing, we're going coin.
Bam-ba-lam, bitty fam.
Bring me up, bitty glow. Prize discovery, yeah, let it show. Bang, 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 like a B-52, we built a bitty.
Stacked revolutionary love shack. Blue stacking sats like it's Max and Stacy. Stacking sats cause tax is crazy. I'm stacking sats cause the IMF hates me. Stacking sats cause the haters don't faze me. No Diddy, no Jay-Z. Stacking the bitty like it's Nipsey and JV. Stacking the bitty like it's paper and Shandy. Stacking BTC like caffeine in my canteen. Life is a game of chess that makes biddies the damn queen. Stacking BTC till they cancel me and I can't stream. Like Biggie, it was all a dream. Now the biddy has set me free.
Going, let's biddy up, babe. Bang, bang on the door, baby, never let it fade. Auto house strong, yeah, we built it this way. No one to hold 'em, yeah, we're holding, never folding.
I've always been a rapper, honky cracker, but now I'm a pastor, Bitcoin stacker. Now I'm a master of the Bitcoin standard. Hit 'em up faster than the Bitcoin panda. You can't touch me with your shitcoin flow. Like, do you even Bitcoin, bruh? Let me know. Welcome to the Bitcoin show. Now listen up closely, low-key, stacking BTC like Satoshis. In El Salvador with my Bitcoin broskies, raising up the biddy like Gohan. Living in a huddle house, we're not the pawns.
Going, let's biddy up, babe. Bang, bang on the door, baby, never let it fade. Auto house strong, yeah, we built it this way. No one to hold 'em, yeah, we're holding, never folding.
Bitcoin's dripping like a new Scottie Pippen 80 G's. We're royalty, biddy kings and queens, manifesting the kingdom that's finally come. Playing chess moves, checkmate, we won.
We're raising the roof in El Salvador. Freedom flows, IMF can't hold us no more.
Stacking BTC like Tate versus the BBC. Stacking the biddy like BTC OGs. Stacking BTC on Lightning with no fees. Stacking BTC like Snoop Dogg rolls weed. Stacking BTC like Scarface with a nosebleed. Stacking BTC like Shinobi, nobody knows me. Stacking BTC like everyone owes me. Stacking BTC like Max and John McAfee. Stacking BTC, accumulating stats so rapidly, so happily. Stacking BTC so casually, no casualties of galaxies around Earth fallacies. Stacking BTC on a flat Earth with no gravity. Stacking BTC cause Bitcoin is your majesty.
Going, let's biddy up, babe. Bang, bang on the door, baby, never let it fade. Auto house strong, yeah, we built it this way. No one to hold 'em, yeah, we're holding, never folding.
Bitcoin glow, stack it up, let it show. Price discovery, patience, game on, let's go. Biddy up, Roger out. We're changing the world, there's no doubt.
Bitcoin glow, stack it up, let it show. Price discovery, patience, game on, let's go. Biddy up, Roger out. We're changing the world, there's no doubt.
There you go. Let me know what you think of the two new music videos. And shout out to Chandy for producing both of those tracks. The 100K Bitcoin Fiesta Jam, she wrote that 100% on her own. She produced it and did all the incredible visuals. One of my favorite videos, hands down. And the Max and Stacy track, that was a collaboration. She came up with the hooks, you know, the production and all that. And we co-wrote that one together, and one of my favorite songs of all time. I'm noticing the comments. Obviously, we were playing the video, so I didn't get to address some of the questions. I saw JC asked, not being able to walk on the sand. Completely optional. No one's forced to go on the beach. The event is not literally in the sand. It's at a venue, you know, an outside property, you know, on cement and stuff like that. So it's completely optional if you wanted to take a walk on the beach. We're not forced to go on the beach. So no one forces us to do anything. We're just at basically a nice 4-star property, enjoying the party. We're going to have a live DJ, you know, professional photographer, and it's just going to be fun to be here with our Biddy family. I think it'll be a great experience. It's not like an event like Max and Stacy's event. There was close to 300 people. It was a bigger event. And this event's a lot more exclusive. It's a party, right? It's not a golf tournament. It's just a party. And so it's about 4 hours. It's going to go from 8 p.m. to midnight. And it's only 30 people max. So this is not hundreds of people. There's a very small group. You know, it's for the Biddy family to really connect and network and mastermind and have great conversation and party. And the VIP bonus day, there's a maximum of 15 people that can come with us, you know, on the boat. That's the maximum amount of tickets for the snorkeling tour. So it'll be half the size of the party. So it'll be even more exclusive. So if you're looking for exclusive opportunity to network with the Biddy broskies and the Biddy baddies, I highly encourage you to come to Puerto Rico. It's going to be next level. Mark my words. I ordered a BitAxe Gamma last week. Seems to be nice, low-cost way to help support the centralized network. That's right. I'm flying to Puerto Rico tomorrow and land 2 p.m. And I meet JV tomorrow. And I'll be there after the party. Get the vitamin D. The sun, plenty of sunshine here. No more snow. Say sayonara to the snowstorms. You're not getting snowed in no more. Shout out Unlinked Cashews. I appreciate the sub, brother, and welcome everyone. There's your opportunity for you guys to get your questions answered. If you guys are interested in picking up a ticket to the Fiesta, feel free to drop the link, Chandy. It's 100k.cryptonewsalerts.net. We also have the link pinned in the comment section on the stream. And congratulations to whomever purchased that ticket this morning. We got another VIP ticket, Thomas Beasley. I'm looking forward to meeting you there in literally 2 more weeks. So it'll be here before you know it. And again, there's only 3 more VIP tickets available. And last I checked, there was 4 general admission tickets. General admission is very affordable. It's just $197 for a ticket for the event. And it includes food and drinks. And of course, we're going to have a great time. And then the VIP day, it's like $597. And it includes an all-inclusive excursion on a boat, snorkeling with guides that speak English, and it's going to help us, you know, find all the hot spots, you know, to have the most scenic photos and videos. And for those of you into the snorkeling, it's all optional as well. You don't have to actually go in the water. I know some people don't like water, but they may like to be on the boat or may like to, you know, get some sun and vitamin D on the island. Whatever you guys want to do. No one's forced to do anything. So make note of that, because some people are like, but I don't get in the water. Totally cool. If you enjoy being on a boat with some badasses and Bitcoin, you know, come on the excursion. We'll have a lot of fun. It's going to be very scenic, you know, great opportunity for photos, videos, and stuff like that, for sure. I get to stay where Nipsey lives. Yes, and earlier I saw there was a question regarding basketball. No, there's no basketball courts at the event. There's not going to be any basketball played at the event. But I happen to live in a community with several basketball courts. I live in an active sports community, so there may be opportunity for, obviously, Surge or some of the other mods who come down here to play some ball, but it's not going to be on the event day, obviously. We're going to be preoccupied partying, and there's no basketball to party. But anyways, let me get back to the comments. I saw Chandy dropped a bunch of comments. Let me read what I can read here and welcome everyone to the Q&A segment of the live stream. Okay, so she said, I get to stay where Nipsey lives until JV throws me out. I am coming back to Arkansas, so it is not like I am moving in. Just to be clear, he's going to make me healthier by example. Yeah, exactly. You're going to have to work out and play basketball and do things that are very healthy for you. I'm forcing you. You're going to have to start drinking the ginger shots and basically adapt to my lifestyle. You're forced. It doesn't matter what Ripple tries to do. Bitcoin's at the point of no return. It's a wrap, says Joel. I'd love to be on the boat with this badass Bitcoin crew more than anything. The hotel prices are too high. Well, here's my recommendation. 3-star hotel, $200 a night. It's not going to be any cheaper for a nice hotel in Puerto Rico. But you can potentially get a roommate, a fellow person come into the event and split it. If maybe you're budgeting $100 a night. There's definitely hotels available cheaper. It's just I wouldn't recommend. Remember, I'm bougie. I'm not going to recommend any less than 3-star hotels for the 100K Fiesta. However, there's tons of options. There's literally thousands of stays and places that even more affordable if you want. But all the recommended hotels that are recommended on the thing are on the same street and walking distance from the event. And one of the hotels is the 4-star property, which is the Condado, Ocean Club, which is where the event is being held. But also you can do Airbnbs. And again, you can get smart. I used to go to events back when I was poor, via some other things I used to do. And I would just room with other people and split the cost. If I had to get a group of 3 or 4 of us to make it affordable, that's what I did. You know what I mean? If you really want to be there, where there's a will, there's a way. And I encourage you to just have an open mind because you'll figure it out if you truly want to be there. If not, no biggie. Next party might not be till 100K or 1 million, 10x from here. I don't think I'm throwing a 200,000 party, just FYI. And I don't think I'm throwing a 3, 4, 500,000 party. It's probably going to be not till 1 million is in my mind. So when we 10x from here, you'll be at the next party. But why wait? I mean, there's only ever going to be one 100K Fiesta. And if you miss Michael Saylor's 100K party, don't miss this one. You still have an opportunity. We'll leave it at that. Anyways, I checked the hotel prices. They're $400 a night. Well, some of them are 200, some of them are 500, some of them are 1,000. I give you, I think 5 options I recommend because I've been to these properties and they're nice and I can recommend it and feel good and they're safe and it's at the most prime location in San Juan and it's very near to the event. But the 3-star property, the cheapest you're going to find is $200 a night. You're not going to find 3-star properties less than $200 in Puerto Rico unless you're on maybe in the middle of nowhere, not near San Juan. And then there's 4-star properties are going to be $400 or $500 a night. And then if you're super bougie, hey now, it's going to be $900 a night for like the Vanderbilt, a 5-star property. So we have tons of options. So don't let that be the deterrent from keeping you from partying with us. JV said there's 3-star. Yep. $220 a night. But the longer you wait, the prices are going to go up. Like if you wait till the last day, the prices can double. And the 3-star property will end up being $400 or $500 a night. So if you're going to book it as soon as you can. You still got 2 weeks, so you still get advantageous prices, I would imagine. It's not going to be booked up. Anyways, I want to be there, but the farm sitters aren't coming through. Man, I'm trying to think, how can we get you a farm sitter that's credible? She's Louise. Just bribe them with more money and find someone reliable, I mean, of course. 2028, 1 million party. Yeah, the 1 million party, who knows? It might be next year. It could be at the end of this year, or it may not be till 2028. It may not be till 2030. The truth is, we don't know. You know what I mean? So it could be many years from now. We don't know. Keep it 100. I'm getting the ultrasound on my leg. The health issue sucks. Right on. By the way, go up and need to rent a car. You could rent a car. It's completely optional. I think you rented a car last time you came to Puerto Rico and you drove to see me, which is totally cool. For those of you who don't want to rent a car, and you don't have to. My recommendation, if you're staying for the week, maybe rent a car so you can explore. But if you're only here for a night or two for the party, it's like a $15 Uber drive from the airport, San Juan International, to the venue. So the venue is super close to the airport. So you do not need to rent a car if you have Uber and you don't want to rent a car. However, if you're an explorer like Serge and you're going to stay in Puerto Rico for more than a couple of days, yeah, rent a car and, drive. It's up to you guys what you want to do. We did think we would not hit 100,000 so soon. No, we knew we were going to hit it, but we started anticipating it back in 2021 when we hit the 69 all-time high. You know what I mean? Because when you're in price discovery, there's no telling how high pretty little bitty going up. Yeah, please stop with the XRP crap. It got us looking bad. We are having fun. Let them have theirs. I believe it's enough money for everyone, says Pharaoh and Sage. Hey, someone said Sage. We like the Sage. I can send you 2 farm handlers for the price. Husband or son will happily do it, I am sure. I could not handle the 12-hour flight. My leg, it sucks. I would stay for only 2 to 3 nights. Yeah, that's all you need if you're coming for the VIP experience. 2 nights, 3 nights gets the job done. So it's up to you guys. And like I said, if you guys want a room with a fellow person you connect with, there's plenty of us who are going to be here, close to 30 people total. And I may even put you guys in like a group so you guys can communicate with one another, whomever purchases tickets. I have yet to do that. So if you guys are looking a room with someone, let me know. Maybe I can help you find somebody. But anyways, WB Nipsey. What does the WB stand for? Besides the Warner Brothers. I am just saying most B&Bs, father out, would need a car. Well, if you get Airbnbs farther from San Juan, yeah, naturally you're going to need a car. It all depends. If you're staying in Condado, a car is not necessary. You can walk everywhere. Everything is off Ashford. That's the street where everything is off of. My daughter's school is on Ashford. The Condado Ocean Club is on Ashford. All the nice 5-star properties are on Ashford. The 4-star properties are on Ashford. The 3-star properties are on Ashford. The casinos are on Ashford. Everything in San Juan is on Ashford, that same exact street. So it's a very convenient place to be. But if you're staying in an Airbnb outside of San Juan and you're exploring the island, yeah, it's going to make sense. Then maybe you'll want transportation if you're a driver and you like to explore. Totally up to you guys. Ubers are, in my opinion, very inexpensive. Yeah, I mean, so if you don't like driving, just do the Uber. Like I'm going to take an Uber on the party night with my family. My brother and my mom are coming in, but you do not drink and drive on this island, same as in El Salvador. It's not worth it. So, plenty of people probably do it, but you don't want to be one of those people. So I would recommend not driving if you're drinking at the party. As you know, drinks are included with your ticket. And even on VIP day for the excursion, all you can drink rum, Puerto Rican rum. So, it's up to you guys what you want to do. But personally, if I drink, because I rarely drink, but if I do drink, which I'll more than likely do at the party to celebrate, I'm not driving. I'd rather just hire an Uber and save a potential nightmare from happening. I mean, no drinking and driving. I don't recommend it. I have 3 people. They are trying to pressure me more. I won't be pressured. Yeah, I'm stubborn, but they are really pissing me off. My ex-husband grew up on 40 acres. Did he have a mule? 40 acres and a mule. So look for the Airbnb near the sandbox. If you're looking for an Airbnb, there'll be plenty of them. Yeah, try to get it in Condado. That's the town, which is the most upscale, nicest, and safest in San Juan. So if you want to stay close to the sandbox, that would be it. Because the sandbox is a 4-star property. It's probably going to be $500 a night. So if you don't want to spend $500 a night at that property, again, there's 3-star property for $200 a night on Ashford, and then there's probably 100 other options locally, but I don't know those properties, so I'm not going to recommend the property I've never been to, or everything I recommend, top notch. So you'll feel good being there and feel really safe. $1,500 is more than fair pay for a week or less. Come on, it's likely not even an 8-hour day gig. I can assure you guys, I wouldn't suggest it. I didn't trust him to do it the right way. Well, I'm sure you guys can figure it out. Just don't wait till last minute. You'll only be yourself on the flight. We'll have it covered right on family. But anyways, I'm actually going to hit the restroom. I got to go. This ginger goes right through me. And I'll be right back. I'm going to stick around at least for another half hour. Let's see if we can flip back in the green. Potentially, I can flip it to a pump watch if you guys like. It's up to you guys if you want the stream to last longer. But let's play another jammy jam. from Chandy. I just got to choose which one. I'm going to play the blackjack, fam, because I'm a fan. 110,000 in play. Send it. I'll be right back.
I've got a pretty bitty feeling. 110K to 111K, get that dealer to dealing. It's time for the blackjack jam. Let's play. I hold a bitty hand, bro, stacking sats, no turning back. Chips on the table, sats in the stack.
Bitcoin stacking is a high stakes game. We have $1 million claim. We know we already won. That's why we hodl strong, never fold. Got no poker faces on. We got that blackjack destiny.
It's a Sashi lunar dream. We hit 110 as green candles took over the sky. Rockets are taking off. Planes are on standby.
Tonight the sky is reserved for VIPs on BTC powered rockets. What a rush. We have a seat at the table but never need to bluff.
Yeah.
Flip the next card, biddy boom, 21's the score. Blackjack, baby, a 10 is up on the table. I'm sensing divine intervention. Now dealer, please flip an 11.
Blackjack, baby, 21's the score. 110 to 111, we're begging for more. A perfect 10 matched with a sexy ace. Time to ascend, we're destined for outer space. That's an sexy doing winning pair. Bitcoin astrology is in the air.
The dealer's sweating, fiat bankers folded. They tried to bluff, Bitcoin's the ace. Humanity wants to heal, it's had enough. Through dips, pumps, and bends, we held our biddy hand. 10 and 11, we're on a winning streak. The biddy can't be beat.
Hit me again, I'm buying more sats cause biddy is a perfect bet. BTC isn't a gamble, it's a perfect money kinda asset. Generational wealth, yeah, our future's set.
Doing. Biddy has the green light. The biddy coaster's on an uphill climb. It's a hodl gang thriller ride. Pretty biddy looking drippy with that orange glow. BTC goes doing, it's lit, so legit.
Blackjack, baby, 21's the score. 110 to 111, we're begging for more. A perfect 10 matched with a sexy ace. Time to ascend, we're destined for outer space. That's an sexy doing winning pair. Bitcoin astrology is in the air.
Bitcoin astrology. That's a blackjack, baby. 2,242 folks here live and in the flesh. This is a Q&A segment of the stream. We finished up the pod, just reading the comments. Good to have you here, family. Welcome, everyone, joining us.
110K, you say? Alright, I like these odds.
Mr. 11, hit me with an ace.
Oracle says, I'm working on getting there, even if it's after the party just to meet JV. Right on. Doing the doing, a wise man once said. I should say a wise woman.
It's all in the cards and the stars, it's called fate. You step up, you step in, you're always a wolf on the prowl. Taking me on magic carpet rides, stepping wolf style.
110K.
That's my 10.
That's my 11.
Owl wise, sat wise, we took the prize. Bitcoin astrology is working overtime now. It called for lunar intimacy and predicted outer space sheets. We hodl by pretty little bitty. This ride makes me high. It's a blackjack banger. Ace in the pocket, 10 in my hand.
Let's go. Welcome, everyone. Bada boom, bada bing. Blackjack, cause Biddy's the king. Let me know what you think of the new jam. That's the new 110 anthem, which we're so close. We hit 109.3 on inauguration day. Ironic enough, 5 days ago. Pump the likes to pump the stream. And for the 2,000 plus of you watching on X, if you can help support us on YouTube, we appreciate that. All the likes and subscribes do help out a lot. as you know. So thank you guys in advance. We're still live on X, Rumble, and YouTube. We're looking to flip the market back green on a sat stack and Saturday. Stacking the biddy. No diddy. Do I need to worry about any Airbnb scams? I'm not familiar with Puerto Rico. Use a trusted source. I don't think so. I haven't heard of any notorious I almost said XRP scams. I don't know of any notorious Airbnb scams. If you're using Airbnb, you should be good. You know what I mean? When I book travel, I usually just use Expedia and they just show you all your options. But if you're looking for an Airbnb, just search on Airbnb. You should be good. I wouldn't be worried about people trying to scam you. It's not really a concern out here. I hope to see the Oracle be so nice. I know we all want to meet you, Oracle, because there's only one Oracle. Look at the reviews. There you go. Yeah, just look at the reviews. If someone has all zeros and ones and they say he's a scam artist, first and foremost, they'll probably be delisted from Airbnb. And number two, always use reviews. Anytime I order shit from Amazon, you got to have a history of positive reviews. I'm not ordering shit with no reviews, and I'm not ordering shit with 2-star reviews. I want 5-star service. I'm bougie. How many stars are on that? More than 5. We'll keep it at that. Crazy. It's 122. The listing has a guest favorite badge. It's probably legit. Right on. JV or Bitcoin BC, you mentioned it. Right on. Do I need to wear that? I just flipped on my screen. What'd you flip? Love you guys. Right back at you, Oracle. It's not to be honest, it's not a fiesta without you. You're part of the family here. So we're expecting you to be there one way or the other. We'll figure out a way. If anyone has an obstacle preventing you from coming, let us know, and maybe we'll seek out the solution. Where there is a will, there is a way. And we're going to capture so many bitty memories. And my understanding is we're going to have so much film, from everyone. We can collectively all share content, and then you guys can be featured in future music videos from new songs we create that represent the party and, future tracks. So think of it that way as well. Like when I went to the Max and Stacy Invitational, all the footage I captured was using my iPhone. The iPhone takes such good pictures and videos, and we also have a professional photographer that's going to be doing professional photography. But, we're all going to have our iPhones and capturing footage, and then we can feature you guys in future videos, which will be awesome. So we're looking forward to that as well. We'll do whatever we can to get you there, Jen. I know. My screen showed a different number to the end of the song. I remember to hit the like and roll. Yeah, sometimes YouTube is like that. It'll say there's only 10 likes when there's really 10,000 likes, just to fuck with me. JV, what's a good block along Ashford to stay? Everything seems to be off Ashford. I don't know, but I'd say anywhere in Condado is nice and upscale and recommended. Right outside Condado, there's another town called Santurce, Santurce. It's pretty nice, and 5-minute Uber from Santurce to Condado. But those would be my top 2 recommendations if you're trying to stay as close to the event as possible. I would say, Ashford Ave, number 1 option, because that's where the event is on that road. And number 2, anywhere in Condado is going to be nice and upscale. So the whole town is nice, not just the street. It's just that's the main street. And then 1 street over is all the beaches, and everything is right there. And number 3, Santurce is a good recommendation. That's going to be cheaper than Condado and only a 5-minute drive. So those would be my top options for those looking to stay as close as possible to the venue. Obviously, the more you distance yourself from the venue, things might even get a lot cheaper, but you're going to have a bigger distance to travel. So it's up to you guys, whatever you want to do. It's really all good. Looks like the sandbox is on the finger. What do you mean on the finger? What does that mean? On the water. Yeah, it's on the water. Oceanfront views, for sure. Can we drive or something where everyone can drop their personal footage? Yeah, we can do that. That's what me and the other videographers and content creators were doing at the Max and Stacy event. So we created a Google Drive, and we all shared our content. So, we can chop it up and such like that, which would be fun. So absolutely. And we'll have plenty of footage. Because I love to take my favorite footage is selfie footage. Like all my footage with Max is mostly selfie footage, minus a couple of times when there was a cameraman, you know, my homie, Brandon Lee, getting some good shots like when I first met Max. But a lot of it, like in the golf cart, that was all selfie. It was all selfie. I personally love selfies. My favorite footage is selfies. Leonardo, Brazil in the building. Shout out. Welcome, brother. Good to have you here. Sammy G, the combination made my funds bleed on a Sat Stacker Saturday. Why does everyone always say XRP like so often? We get it. Well, some people love XRP. You know, maybe some people got rich in it. It's an investment, you know what I mean, at the end of the day. But obviously, we're all pro-Biddy, decentralization, pro-humanity, not the banker coin, not the technology that supports the CBDCs, which Trump already banned. So it seems to be a conflict of interest if Trump would allow XRP in the strategic Bitcoin reserve, knowing the purpose of it is to facilitate the CBDC, which he just banned. Keep that in mind as well. But to each their own. I have family members who are very bullish on XRP that are early investors. I don't hate on people. Like, I don't care what you guys choose to do. I just don't like people shilling, meaning being annoying in the chat, trying to dump their favorite coins down our throat. But we all have the right to invest in anything we want. So at the end of the day, I'm wishing you all success. Finger meaning the land gets skinny at the lagoon. Oh, I don't even know what all that means. The finger gets skinny at the lagoon. Scratching my head. Sorry, I don't comprehend. I don't know. Because certain people are deaf, says Diana. Sounds like my DCA. Right on. Well, anyways, welcome everyone. We're about to flip back green, 105 style. Good to have everyone here today.
I've got a pretty bitty feeling.
I got a pretty bitty feeling. Bitty going up forever, Laura. For 200, please.
Don't call it a comeback. Bitcoin's been here for years. Peer to peer, bitch suckers to fear.
Don't call it a comeback.
For the heavyweight championship of the world, are you ready?
You damn right I'm ready. I'm ready like Freddy. Yeah, the typical shitcoin strategy is stack so much and flip it into Bitcoin. It's just, it doesn't always work out according to plan. And that's why a lot of the people who are Bitcoin maxis were once fully embraced in crypto and they had to learn the hard way from a cycle or two, you know what I mean? And lose a lot. And then they realize, shit, I could have just stacked Bitcoin the entire time, avoided all the shenanigans, slept nice each night, knowing my stash is secure. But, you know, to each their own. There's, you know, some people do fantastic flipping shit coins. Whatever you want to do. Just note, it's a gamble. It's no different than going into the casino and playing some blackjack, which sometimes we like to gamble, but it's on you. Never invest what you can't afford to lose. I think that's the most logical thing to comprehend. Like, if you're going to gamble or invest in things and you can't afford it, probably not smart to do so. No different than walking in a casino and using all your rent money. And if you lose, you're on the curb. You know what I mean? Don't be stupid. So it's just like drinking responsibly. You don't want to drink and get so sloshed you can't walk. You'll probably end up in prison. Who knows? You're not going to remember. You're going to black out and have no idea what you did. Same thing with shitcoinery. You know, be careful. You've been warned. DNA Noonan, what it do? Hey, JV, I'm at home and I love watching the greatest show on the tube. Love your brother. Shout out to the CNA family. I am trying to describe the location of the sandbox. Looks like located. Yeah, you can Google it as well. I mean, plenty of information out there. It's a top property here in Puerto Rico. Highly recommended. It'll be nice. I take credit for sending JV the link to the Bitcoin tune. What is a Bitcoin tune? What does that mean? CHOON, tune. Interesting. Okay. JB, is there an area to stay not too far from the event that's more like cafes? Yes, that's Condado. Where the event is the best coffee shops, the best restaurants, the best hotels, the best of the best of the best of the best of everything. There's a reason the event is being held in Condado. You know what I mean? So absolutely. And everything is walking distance. You can just walk anywhere and do everything you want. Condado is the place to be. If you're going to stay in Puerto Rico, in the San Juan area, that's the number one recommendation. Hands down. Safest, upscale, cafes, plenty of people with plenty of money. In fact, virtually the private school, there's a couple private schools off of Ashford. My daughter goes to one of them. Typically, if a student is going to that school, their parents are millionaires. They drive very nice vehicles. So, this is the place to be. If you don't want to be in this place, go anywhere else. But that's how I would describe it. What you're looking for is exactly it. So Condado is nice. And that's right where the water is. It's right where the beaches are. It's like everything. So there you have it. Bitcoin's going to knock you out track. Okay, Condado, I am looking. Awesome. Read my last comment. Let me see Oracle. It is called the finger of land when a small peninsula goes into the water off the land. That is where the hotel is. Good to note. So then I guess the answer to that question is yes. Thank you, Oracle. I never heard the term, the finger. Appreciate it. Yeah. And note to self, do not book your stay at Old San Juan. Old San Juan is quite the distance from regular San Juan. That's where like the cruising, all the tourists go. We're not going to be in that area, just FYI. We're in regular San Juan, hence Condado, not Old San Juan, where the port is, where all the cruise ships go. I want to make that very clear. Okay, how much I need those beach healing things? What's a beach healing thing? What is that? I don't even know what you're referring to. XRP has a bad history, and it makes like the saying, history can't remember, it repeats. I'm finding cute studios for $250 for 3 nights. Snap! I told you, if you look, there's a lot of options. So that's what's up. So what is that, $75 a night or something? It's affordable. There's affordable options. Remember, the average person in Puerto Rico probably only makes $1,000 a month. I would speculate maybe $800 a month. So there's going to be plenty of affordable options. The things that I'm recommending are considered, in my opinion, nice. You know what I mean? The ions are waiting for you. I reposted just in case I didn't see my request. All good in the hood. I'm about to fill up on an ocean ion. Well, ocean ions sound fantastical. Fantastical. Family. Subscribe to our Clips channel. Yes, I do have a secondary channel, clips.cryptonewsalerts.net. And if you don't know, now you know, broskies. History doesn't rhyme, but it repeats. Precisely. It typically rhymes, but if it doesn't rhyme, it often, well, if it doesn't repeat, I should say, it often rhymes. I just asked ChatGPT to make sure I had the right word. She said, yes, ocean ions can have healing properties, both physically and mentally. Here's an over. Okay. Do you just inhale the air near the ocean? Or is this a specific technology you got to tap into? I'm not familiar with it, but sounds dope. JV is still live. Thank you, Chandy, on the repost and the repost and the repost for the JC Ice on the repost. Just reposted you. I'm going to check from the other account as well. Repost you guys. All comments and quotes are greatly appreciated. They do help out tremendously. So thank you guys in advance. Yeah, and we are still live, by the way. Banana hammocks, eh? I'll just have 15. Yeah, if you missed the news, Diana, because she came late, when the stream is over, you can always go back. The first hour is pure content, and our feature story of the day discuss XRP and Ripple undermining Bitcoin's strategic Bitcoin reserve. And this is according to Jack Mallers, who has evidence, according to himself, that millions of dollars are being spent lobbying against Bitcoin being a strategic Bitcoin reserve. And as you know, Chris Larson, one of the co-founders of XRP, donated $10 million to the Kamala Harris campaign. So, craziness. Cray, you feel me? Be right back. The geese are getting into trouble again. Damn geese. When will they learn their lesson? XRP beating the SEC in court was important for all the crypto, regardless if you like Ripple or not. You just be there to breathe, JV. Well, there you have it. All you got to do is breathe. Easy enough. The best things in life are free. Biddy vibes. But anyways, welcome everyone. What it do? 15-hour plane ride with a layover, but it'll be worth it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I think with my stopover to El Salvador, I think it was like 8 or 9 hours. But on the way back, we had like a 2-hour, 3-hour delay. And we were sitting on the plane the whole time when we were delayed. And they don't put the AC on until the plane like starts its takeoff. And I was sitting next to like a 600-pound man, and he kept farting, and it was awful. That was on the way back. On the way there, it was amazing. The flight was empty. There's like 10 people on the flight with hundreds of seats. So like, it felt like the whole plane was mine. I felt like I was in a private jet. But nonetheless, on the way back, damn it, when you get stuck with the obese, overweight guy that keeps farting and there's no escape because all the seats are taken and there's no air on, it was torturous. Very bad. Shit. Almost wanted to jump out of the plane. It was terrible. True story, by the way. Everyone drink a monitor for me. What's a monitor? I can taste it already. Is that your drink of choice? I'm not familiar with it. Yeah, that would suck, wouldn't it? And I'm not exaggerating. I took a picture of the guy just for memories. Oh my God. But yeah, it's awful when someone starts farting and you have no air on and you're stuck. I can leave LA at 10 p.m. on Friday and arrive at San Juan at 3 p.m. Ooh. Well, the only issue there... Oh, actually, that's good. No issue. The party is Saturday. So as long as you arrive Saturday afternoon, you're good. In fact, my mom and brother don't arrive till like 6 p.m. on that Saturday, the day of the party, February 8th. And then they're going to come directly to my crib, and then I'll probably just take an Uber to the venue. So if you get there 3 p.m. Saturday, it would work. You know what I mean? Because the party is not till 8 p.m. Good greetings, family and JV from Amsterdam. Top evening. Shout out to the Barry BTC. What it do, Crypto Bros? Damn spell check, not monitoring mojito. Mojito! Now we're talking. Plenty of mojitos to go. All the mojitos you can drink. We got you. Oh my God, for reals. I could be exaggerating. I don't know what the guy's weight is, but he was so big, no one can sit in between us. It would have been impossible. So he sat in his thing, and he couldn't get in the seat without opening the arm thing, and he couldn't figure it out. I understood the trick. I've seen the stewardess do it. There's a clip in the back, but he couldn't even get in his seat. So I had to help him, to even sit down. And I was actually in the window, which is the worst, the window seat, because you're stuck, and the guy can't even get up. So I just held it in the entire time. I didn't want to disturb him, but it was awful. It was awful. JV is setting it up. Of course, it is the best. Exactly, Shelton. Oh my God, JV. I thought it was a vitamin D, but I'll take the D, the E, the DC. The mojito sounds nice. They got a nice touch, nice and smooth. Crypto surge. Exactly, Broski. But I'm not going to put the guy on blast. I actually took a photo of him for memories. He was kind. Had some conversations with him. Didn't speak any English. I didn't speak any Spanish. But we still were respectable. Even with the farts. I didn't use it against him. I knew he was trapped. And I felt bad for the guy, to be quite honest. Geese are back where they belong. Hallelujah. That's a W. Oracle. Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang. But yeah.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world.
Y'all ready to rumble? Well, we still are on Rumble, actually. We're on X Rumble and YouTube. Close to 2,500 people here.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
But anyways, fam, I'm going to focus on cleaning up and doing laundry and shit I got to do to tidy up. Yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in. We're not going to flip it to a pump watch because we're teeter-tottering in the green. But I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be an early stream. I'm thinking out loud 12 p.m. Eastern, which is 1 p.m. my time. I think we're going to do an early stream tomorrow. Just make note of that. It should be, again, 12 p.m. Eastern, 1 p.m. my time. and looking forward to it. And hope you guys have an amazing day. Thanks for all the support. Remember, there's only 3 VIP tickets left for the 100K Bitcoin Fiesta. If you're interested in, locking down your ticket, it's 100k.cryptonewsalerts.net. We got, I think, 4 general admission tickets left, and that's it. Probably be sold out potentially by Monday. So jump on it if you're planning to come. Looking forward to seeing you. Make it a great day. And yeah, we'll talk soon, family. Let me see where we should outro with. A little Strawberry Fire Moon, eh?
Strawberry destiny, under the moon by fire. Strawberry full moon, take me, light it up, fire it up, a fire under